Let's try this again. Welcome back. Welcome back. Shout out to the wolves. Salute to my ninjas. So I come into work today, right? And I'm doing what the wolf god does best, work. And I'm enjoying myself. Well, just doing what I can. It's a nice, easy day. And as I'm working, one of my work neighbors, I would say, or work ninjas, they went and see me working with that. I've been working with that for at least 2 years now. Back when the Shenanigans show was allowed to happen to me, people thought if we don't give him equipment, he can't be the king of the sweepers, But what they didn't understand is I will literally walk home, see people throw brooms out, and I'll go and pick it up and bring it to work. That broom, the bottom, is not even the real broom to that stick. The stick was useful, and I picked that up a long time ago. And I said, ooh, a nice wooden stick. That'll be good for the winter time because it gets real cold. And then the metal ones they give us is freezing cold. So when you come to work, you got to deal with frozen equipment. So I said to myself, maybe if I had the old wooden one, wood, it freezes up too because it can get wet. But if you have strong hands and you work hard, then your body heat will sound the horns, warm up the broom. And then your broom will be good. And you won't have cold hands. So I said, I'm going to put that in the cut. You know what I'm saying? And I've been using it. And then I remember I was sweeping over here one day. And I cracked it in half, tried to get under a car, because people were parking too close to the curb or whatever. And I got to get every leaf. I got to get it all. I'm like Ash. I got to get them all, baby. So I've been just using it, and it's really useful. The thing was really long. It's that broom. That half a broom is so good. I didn't even need the other half. It actually worked towards my favor because it's half. So now when I sweep near the cars and stuff, it can get in there real quick. It can get in there nice and easy. And then the bristles are not weak bristles. Those are the old school wooden bristles. The strength. So when I go to sweep the street with that, I don't need to keep sweeping the street because the bristles are so weak that it doesn't. It gets it up little. That thing, I swing that thing at the floor one time, damn near everything that it connects to moves. So I said, this is useful. I'll just hold on to this, and when I finally asked them for another broom, because I could. Sound the horns. We're not going to throw our work buddies under the bus. Like, I couldn't have asked for a broom the whole time. I worked with that broken broom and a dustpan that had no back to it. Well, it did have the back to it, but it was like completely broken. So what I did was get a piece of cardboard and stuff newspaper in the cardboard. I cut it out to shape the back of it. And that was working for a long time. And I finally said, you know what? Let me get a new one. I get a new one. The day I get it, I clean the street. I put it in the sidewalk on the street to get near the bus stop. A lady turns the corner to drop her kid off for school, doesn't see it, and runs over my 30-second brand new fucking... I said, yo, bro, I'm supposed to always have broken stuff. And since like my youth when I wanted to be a rapper, I only had broken equipment, and since I was poor as a kid, I only had hand-me-down shit, other people's shit that was already broken. I said, well, what's the difference between then and now? Look how angry and jealous you can make everybody, and you could do all these work, all this like shit, and then they don't even know you don't even have fucking full equipment. These niggas running around with leaf blowers. Routes still looking like shit. I'm running around with half a broom. Thank you, Lord. Thank you for teaching me that hard work is for you. Even slavery. They did my people so bad that now in the future, y'all could try to do these fake ass slave code bullshits, and then you can't even get us fired. You can't even make us quit these jobs. You understand that? That's why I beat yous. Because I come from the blood of slaves. I have the blood of runaway slaves. I have the blood of niggas that stayed and said, one day in the future, one of my descendants are going to be free, and they're going to walk around, they're going to leave everybody alone, and they're going to be happy that they can walk down the street. They don't care about being a mayor or a super rap star. No, they care about getting to walk down the street and nobody call you a fucking boy. One day, the law is going to protect my people, where if one of you put your hands on them, you're going to have to really fight that nigga, and you're going to get your fucking ass whooped. And that's it. You ain't gonna be able to say, that nigga crazy. Nah, you picked a fight and you just got your ass whooped. Now just take it, dog. Tough guy. There's gonna be a time when my people could read again. And one of us are gonna give our whole lives up to learn about all the things we couldn't do. And they're gonna enjoy it. They're going to enjoy having it. They're going to think they're a fucking king among men. They're going to think they're a god among mortals because they're allowed to do basic, regular stuff that all of them have been doing for all this time. They have all this time to feel happy. They don't get sabotaged. They don't fucking nothing. You get to be happy for having shit. But I'm gonna work so hard as a slave. I'm gonna praise the Lord so much that in the future, one of my people are gonna walk around and make you niggas hate him so much, and he has nothing. Yous are gonna treat him like he's a king, a hated king, and yous are gonna hate, and it's gonna kill you inside. That everything you try and do, you can't stop that nigga. You just can't stop him. I'm like Michael Jordan of this shit. They can only hope to contain me. I was just watching a military sniper guy talk about what he had to do for special training to become special ops. He said they go to the top of the United States near Canada, and then they walk all the way down to Florida, and they have to do this in 62 days. And they give them rations. You basically get to eat one time, maybe 3 times, right? Probably a little more, who knows. But the whole point is, you're not allowed to eat, you're not allowed to stop walking. You're walking all night and all day long. There is no pause, dog. Nobody want to hear that shit. My feet, and I'm hungry. No, he said you're going to burn 500 calories a day just from walking. He said about time I got to Florida, I never understood what true stinkiness was until I really had to realize I'm walking and I smell like death. I smell like shit. I smell like dirt. I smell like a disgusting thing all at once. And I got to keep walking. There ain't no going to the shower. There ain't no nothing, dog. You going to keep on walking. And then it hit me in my head. I said 62 days because I asked myself this question like 2 days ago. I said, I wonder if how many times did I walk the whole United States already, counting my whole lifetime, right? because I never had a car, so I always had to walk everywhere I went. And if it took them niggas to walk the top of the United States down all the way to Florida, you could just add that line up and then put two of them together. That's the whole United States. And it took them 2 days. So then you add it up, and it's like, what, 140 something days or some shit like that? You get it? Well, guess what? I've been walking with this fucking earth and getting cheated for 44 years. So I've literally walked the entire United States more than once my entire life. Then I started adding up how these dudes been sabotaging me in this town, and I work and walk for a living. And I said, it took them 60 days. You've been in this town for 3 years, nigga. And you have to walk all day long. They made you broke where you couldn't eat. You had to eat once a day. And you was eating bagels. A bagel, no butter. A bagel and an empanada. Imagine that's your dinner, breakfast, and your lunch. And you got to choose what time you got to eat it. Because that's all your ass is going to get for the day. And you're going to work. You don't have to work hard. You don't have to keep your streets as clean as this. Because they don't. But you got a point to prove. You got a point to say, I get destroyed more than you, and I still can work harder than you. I can have less equipment, and I can still do better than you. I can have no food in my stomach and still do better than you. Now tell me I'm lazy again. You know, make up another excuse. I'm a fucking Marine I'm a special ops Marine compared to you niggas. You understand that? Anthony, Nino. Now do you understand why all that extra walking didn't mean nothing to me? Because I walked the entire circumference of the earth already, nigga. Your fat ass didn't have to do that. You been getting ride. Y'all niggas been getting ride your whole life. Y'all got to work with good equipment. And you still can't get the job done as good as I do. Why? You have real equipment. Oh, yeah, because you don't have a real soul. Working is a problem to you. It's like a teenager. I got to figure out how to get over. The Lord taught me the lesson of Adam. Bitch, nigga, you're going to work to the day you die. What do you mean retirement? Who did you let fool you? Like, I'm not gonna make you work forever. And if you try to skip through my curse, well, you get to go out early. Oh, I wonder why everybody retires and dies at 60 because they think their ass is gonna stop working. My father ain't say you could retire, nigga. He said you could retire from these weak ass man jobs, but you still got work to do, little nigga. You still got work to do. Now we got all these grown-ups out here retiring. Y'all old niggas don't know what to do with y'all lives. God forbid you start learning all the shit you swear you know. God forbid you pick that Bible up. God forbid you pick a history book up. God forbid you learn anything about your own self. God forbid you learn anything about your own family. God forbid you learn anything about where you came from and who your ancient people was and what they was doing. God forbid. Oh yeah, God didn't forbid that. Not even man forbids you from doing it anymore. And you won't do it. You let a dude that barely has, like, anything. I know your history more than you know your own. Now let's get off that, because we know that burns up y'all. That burns y'all. That be making y'all mad that I care about you more than you care about me, and you hate me, and you racist. But I care about you. I bet that burns your goddamn souls, doesn't it? Yes, it does. That's why my father taught me to do that. You know? It does. You guys really think love is a goofy, weak guy thing. Love is the strongest weapon there is. It's what keeps you going when you got literally nothing left. So you guys thought, oh, he don't have family, he ain't got friends, he has nothing to fight for. I love myself more than this entire town loves itself. I love myself like a nigga that has family. You get it? That's why I can keep going. I don't need anyone to have. I have the Lord. That's what keeps me going. His approval, His love. I don't need your little whirly trinkets and promotions and everybody's gonna love me and it's like cheers. Everyone knows your name. Shit, y'all niggas know my name anyway and y'all hate my guts. I come to work every day and just look at people and just watch them talk about me everywhere I go. And I look at them and I'm like, yous are so pathetic. These people taught you to hate me so much. As your life sucks, you try to make up lies and feel good about me. And all you do is make me a superstar. Your kids are out here calling me movie star, bro. Certain people that know the truth and watch what yous are doing to me, and I told them, don't say nothing, don't do nothing, don't nothing. I want you to watch. I want you to see how this shit is going down so you could believe in the Lord. Watch what He does. Watch how they can't stop me. Watch how they have to kill me. That's the only way to stop me, is to cheat me and take my life. And then I told them, watch for the people that start going bye-bye and getting sick. Just start watching. And that's what everybody's doing now. Everybody's just watching you niggas. Y'all think y'all getting over. Because these people can't do nothing. You know what they're going to do? They're going to pray. And that's going to power up my angels and my Lord. And then because more people are praying for Him to free His son, you know, things start happening. Helicopters start flying around the city all day. Everybody, you know what I mean? Y'all niggas know y'all lost already, right? Like this, alright, I'm gonna end it with this. Y'all lost so bad, and this how I know. I came out one Saturday morning. I come out every Saturday morning. And it's literally this church time. It's everybody, you know, the good people time. And everybody goes out and they get ready. And I went out last Saturday. It was a ghost town till like 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm literally walking around town. There's not even cars driving around. Usually there's people dressed up in their Sunday's best. Nobody was outside. I said, yo, what's going on, bro? Walked downtown, nobody outside. Walked around, nobody outside. Nobody going to churches and all. And I said, oh, the quiet before the storm. I said, yeah, when the good people ain't going outside, you know? And then yesterday, I asked the Lord for a sign about something. And Canada is on fire again. And New York is covered in black smoke again. I was looking out the window last night, and I started, like, you know, I went to smoke a cigarette, and I'm smoking, I'm like, ew, what's that? And I start smelling, I'm like, yo, it smell like logs or something. It smell like something burning. Then I moved up to Pennsylvania, and you know, there was this place called Forest City. And the people there made a very deadly mistake, and they made what do they call it? Like a fire hole, a cave. They were mining a cave, and it had natural gas in there. They did something to let by accident or whatever, and then the gas caught on fire. And they was telling me about how there's a raging fire under that mountain right there. It's still going. And I said, oh, that's what that burning smell is? Oh, look at the sun. Why does sun look weird, golden, weirdy? Oh yeah, I forgot that's smoke and that's not clouds. That's smoke and clouds. Anyway, let me get off of here because there's really no point. You know, I just want to say thank you to my work neighbor, you know, and say I don't need everybody. My father ain't sent me down here for everybody to love me. And this is why y'all can't stop me. Because I'm always going to show people the truth. I'm always going to be good to people. And the racist shit, whatever the hate they have in their heart, it's gonna go away. Not for all of y'all. Y'all haters. You know what I'm saying? For like, I'm gonna end it with this. That's what I wanted to end it with. For the last couple of like weeks, I've been walking around and only seeing the worst of you Spanish people in this town and dealing with all these fuckers, and it's making me racist. Like I feel it coming in. I'm saying shit that I'm like I gotta take back. Like yo, I fucking get sick of all these Spanish people. Man, they all like this. They all did. And I said to myself the other day, I said, yo, that's what they say about your people, remember? And how many niggas do nigga shit? Oh, only a couple, 20%, 10%? And you're judging your whole fucking race of people off what? 1% of people in this town that are doing you dirty? I said, think about all the other people when you walk around. Is everyone else doing you dirty? No, they smile and say hi to you. They give you free water. They give you respect. They leave you alone. And I said, see? The spiritual bullshit is working on you. The hate is getting in you. You already know not to be like that because this is the trick they used on your people. And now they got you mad and you over here talking about they all the same. They're all the same. No, they not. If they was, Shorty would have never gave me that motherfucking broom. Shorty wouldn't give me fucking cigarettes without even asking anymore. Motherfuckers wouldn't be giving me... I go in the bagel shop the other day to get 2 bagels like normal. She gave me 3 bagels. And they was all fresh, hot off the presses. Not like before when they was giving me old bagels that was sitting there for the whole day. Hard as hell. And I'd have to eat hard old bagels. Yous can never best a wolf guard. You can never be like me, dog. And I understand why y'all jealous now. I get it. But you don't get it. The only reason I look the way I do, only reason I can survive the way I do, like I said, you want to be like the wolf guard? Well, your family got to go through a couple of 100 or 1,000 years of slavery. Then your body enhances more than everybody else's because, you know, you're getting worked to the bone. And then when you start taking your free time, you know, your whole life, and you say, all I get to do is learn about things that I can never have, but I'm still going to learn about it, you know? You people get to fucking be in the world and you're still unhappy. We get to be the fucking builders of the world and literally never get on stage. And we're learning to be happy with it. Those days are over. We're getting on the stage whether niggas like it or not. We built it. Or my father's gonna tear the fucking stage down. And that's it. Not every black man deserves to get treated like they're fucking good, because they're not. Just like black, white, Spanish, there's no everyone. No, everyone's gonna start treating people accordingly. If I'm a good black man, leave me the fuck alone. You go get them niggas. Them niggas is crazy, and I get it. But just remember, nigga doesn't have a color. It has actions. What makes a nigger is not your color. It's your actions. Niggers can't read. Niggers don't know history. Niggers don't know who their ancient people are. Niggers only worry about basketball and getting drunk and high. Oh, that sounds like the majority of people in the world now, don't it? It sounds like you regular niggas that got jobs, don't it? You don't know your ancestors. You swear you know God, but won't read the Bible. You swear everything's good in your town, but there's homicidal maniacs and PO ass niggas everywhere. And you talking about, nah, this is a good place. Oh yeah, because you don't go outside. You don't actually experience life. So you're in your own little miniature world, but you think you know what's going on in the world, though. You don't even know what's going on the corner, the block you live on. Niggas is talking about politics in the world. You don't even see what's going on in your own neighborhood. You think you can fucking judge what's going on in the world? All love, all praise to the Most High. We got now. You know? We ain't got next. We got now. Meaning, we ain't gonna get the big dog jobs. I keep telling you, y'all worrying about us when y'all need to worry about yourselves. You know? Y'all worrying about being under us, and I be laughing because as y'all under your own people, all y'all do is cry and complain and say, this not fair, that's not fair. Well, that's your people. They're the ones making you pay all that. They're the ones that did it. Stop being worried about the boogeyman, being scared of the boogeyman. Because the boogeyman got to pay taxes too, dog. Boogeyman got to go through all that y'all got to go through and more. And smile. And save y'all children on the sideline. While y'all, what? Just be there.